There's no doubt about it now. This guy has to be in the All-Madden team.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California,
and we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Right to the air is Daniels. Open man is Noah Brown. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fight.
And right away, he lost the football. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Short throw, it's Higbee. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. Flushed out right. Fighting to stay upright. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Daniels now to throw on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air goes Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Daniels looking to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Short throw, it's Higbee. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
That'll be caught. It's Kupp. Stafford to Kupp there for a Rams 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Being chased out left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A first down throw for Daniels. This is Ertz on a pitch and catch. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. He's got room at the 30. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, 49 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. play fake it at Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Stafford. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there, and 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Ertz over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Off of play action, here's Stafford. And he fires one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
To the air again, Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion. And that makes this a 1-point game now. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And here we go on the next drive for Washington. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. As the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Ertz has it left side. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a 1st down. Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
To throw on 3rd down. Daniels. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are right back in this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On 1st and 10, Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have taken a 4th quarter lead. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To throw again. Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A big play looming on 3rd down. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Stafford. Well, that'll be caught by Cup. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Stafford now to throw. Flushed out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. Stafford. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels. A quick throw there is incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Daniels. Pass caught by Crowder. On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 10 seconds to go. On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second.
from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First play, Watson to the air. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They go up the middle with Chubb. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And Chubb will try the middle here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Chubb will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll try again with Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. David Njoku with an acrobatic catch. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action now. Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Wilson's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. They go play action with Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Watson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Watson now going to run the option right. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Watson, he's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Here's Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Giving to the big tight end on fourth. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Finds Pickens out right. First down now, but that clock rolling. Play action. It's Wilson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Play action. Now Wilson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the 3rd quarter. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Throwing again is Watson. Open man, he completes it to Jeudy. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Moore, the motion man. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. What a run that time from the always electric Deshaun Watson, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Wilson. And this one's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. And in.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. Sticking with Walker on second down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Smith now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 72 yards. And the Seahawks need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. On play action, McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. McCarthy off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
On play action, now McCarthy. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Jones. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They'll try the air now with Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing now is Geno. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Geno down to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. To the right side, this is Walker. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 38 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. Here's Smith. It's caught. Lockett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Smith. Got a man. It's Brown. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Gino. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a 1st down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Smith on 1st down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Smith an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and that'll keep this a 1-point game. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good. So a very tight first. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half? I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the 1st half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, They'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. On first down, McCarthy. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To the air with McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now McCarthy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation and figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do. And
there he goes, right side. Now he's into the clear again. And I think the ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Off play action. McCarthy sliding out of the pocket. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Another catch for Jefferson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter route.
There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
The Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. Now inside the 25, DK Metcalf, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 70 yards. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. Off the play fake. McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Jones. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and 4. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. On
1st and 10, Smith. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the 50, it's Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, Smith. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Geno. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the side. Line and talk over what to do next. That one looks like he'll throw here. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, 26 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
On play action, now McCarthy. Looking middle, and that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. McCarthy off the play fake. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. J.J. McCarthy. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. On 2nd and 10, Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Mekhi Blackmon's got it. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially
today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa,
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First play from scrimmage. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. First run now for Kyron Williams. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Stafford. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Stafford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And this is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's returnable now for Smith. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. On the return, Johnson. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This is caught by Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans from 17 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And Charles, a very Uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Motion left, Cup. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Stafford. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Kalijah Cansey. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's Ethan Evans now. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Mike Evans in the Tampa offense about to set up shop. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's 1 catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Play fake. Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Mayfield looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down at Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Stafford on first down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The final shot before the break, Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Cade Otten there to make the grab. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Stafford. Well, that'll be caught by Cup. Just a gain of a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Third and 2. Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. Now they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And his kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Baker Mayfield leading the Buccaneer offense out for another series.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Mayfield to throw it. There's Evans again, complete.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Mayfield down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 1st down, Mayfield.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mayfield's throw going to be into the hands of Evans here.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. Touchdown! Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bucs will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Stafford now to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now it's Stafford.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
He sets to fire deep. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Now Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Mayfield to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Mayfield.
He's got Otten.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Cade Otten.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. On first down, Stafford here. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this was a very close...